Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today, folks. The Unrivaled Basketball League is dead. It's dead. The more and more I sit, the more and more I look, the more and more I observe, the more and more I try to forecast ahead, there's just not enough players. There's not enough talented players to support a 3v3 basketball league. There's not enough talented players to support a 13-team WNBA league. There's not enough. You start going team by team. There were 12 teams this past year. Every team maybe has 2 players in quote-unquote the top 30. Some teams may have 3. Some teams only have 1. But once we get past number 20 in that list of 30, you really gotta just use that WNBA curve that I refer to all so often. Once you get past 20, you gotta start bringing in names like Angel Reese, because she's just a bigger name than everybody else taking part of the league. Is she a top 20 player in the league? Fuck no. But is she a top 3 name in the league? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you get past the top 20, you got to bring in names like Brittany Griner. Is Brittany Griner a top 30 player in the league? Fuck no. But is she a bigger name than some of the players that are currently in the 3v3? Yes. There's not enough players in this league to captivate an audience. Excuse me. There's not enough talented players, skilled players in this league to captivate an audience. As of right now, there are 32 players announced. You got Breanna Stewart, Arike Ongombawale, Courtney Vandersloot, Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston. Big Mama Stephanie Dolson was the latest announcement. No way, shape, or form is Stephanie Dolson a top 36 player in the WNBA. No way, shape, or form. Not even with the WNBA curve. So why is she in the league? They need to fill spots. Because she's a UConn player. It's like I'm looking at these players and why would I want to spend my Friday night watching Breanna Stewart versus Brittany Griner in a 3v3? Who the hell would want to do that? I'm trying to think, folks. Who wants to see a Courtney Vandersloot-led team go up against a Dejanay Carrington-led team? Who wants to see that? The only thing that we want to see, let's be honest here, is Angel Reese going up a Caitlin Clark team. That's all people would want to see. Unless Caitlin Clark's in the league, then you have every single Caitlin Clark games must see. But as of right now, the only thing about this list that makes me want to tune in is how does Angel Reese do? That's it. I can admit that. What's the hype about? Let me pick the one game that Angel Reese is playing in, and I'll take a look. Let me see how Skylar Diggins does against Satu Sabah. I don't give a damn, folks. I don't care. Let me see how Natasha Cloud's team does against Tiffany Hayes' team. I don't give a damn, folks. I don't really care. Now, they're announcing the teams, November 20th. They're going to be announcing who is on what team, right? The teams have already been announced. You have the Laces. You have the Lunar Owls. You have the Mist Basketball Club, the Phantom Basketball Club. You have Rose Basketball Club. You have Vinyl Basketball Club. And November 20th, we will know who is on each basketball club. Is Caitlin Clark in the league or not? Is Caitlin Clark taking part of Unrivaled or not? This rollout started good, but at this point, it's just dragging along. It's dragging like the House of Thrones. That's a bar for you. It's just enough already. This turns people off more than it turns people on. This turns people away more than it brings people in. Oh, they still haven't announced it? Well, they announced 30 players, but then they realized that they have extra money apparently. So then they said, let's get 6 more players. Oh, are they 6 of the best players? Not necessarily. Folks, it's... Now, of course, I don't want Caitlin Clark to play for this league and pretty much donate to charity again. But I don't want her to play for this league because I just don't want her to associate with bum shit. I don't want her to take part of something that will decrease her brand in my mind. In my mind. I could be wrong. It could elevate her brand. I could be completely wrong. But oh, you see what Caitlin Clark's doing for that Unrivaled league? She's really bringing that league up. No. You see what Caitlin Clark's doing for the WNBA? She took them from obscurity and brought them to the mainstream. You see what Caitlin Clark did from Unrivaled? A startup 3v3 basketball league. She takes part in it, and well, I'm not really a fan of 3v3 basketball, but I know she's in there. Now, would some of us if Caitlin Clark's in there, I'm tuning in. But just because I'm tuning in doesn't mean the next fan's tuning in. Doesn't mean the next fan's tuning in. Doesn't mean that you're tuning in or your friend's tuning in. The entire audience that watched her play in Indiana, the entire audience isn't going to come. It's going to be a chunk of it. It's not going to be the entire audience. Is it going to be appointment viewing television? I don't know. With every day that goes by, with every announcement that this league puts forth, I just am souring on this league more and more and more. As of right now, there's no Kelsey Mitchell in this league. She's in China. There's no Kennedy Carter in this league. She's in China. Could they possibly be announced? 33, 34? Possibly. Possibly. But I could possibly go to the moon one day. Chances aren't too likely. But it's possible. How it currently stands, I don't see success. I don't see success. How it currently stands. If Caitlin Clark takes part, her games would be the successful games. while every other game is just change the channel. It's the truth. It's the truth. November 20th, we will find out who is on what team. Are there any super teams? Oh, but we could get Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier and Arike all on the same team. Okay. Well, then who are they playing against? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. The Unrivaled is dead on arrival. It's just bad stuff, folks. It's just bad stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support, as always. Take it easy.